Good evening, Duncan. We are in the magnificent Cathedral Grove, looking for the largest tree on the face of the planet. And somehow we cannot quite find it, even though we can see some pretty large trees. Many of the trees here are covered in moss, Spanish moss no less. The forest is thick with gloom and doom and dying, rotting trees with wild animals scurrying about in between. Indeed, everywhere you look, you see them climbing up the branches towards infinity, a never-ending climb towards the light. And so I decided I would cross this bridge when I came to it, and I came to it, and I crossed it, and I conquered. Fear not, my man, for your patience shall be rewarded. In front of you, you see a tree that is growing trees out of it. It is a mountain of mushy wood. Magnificent at least. It is at least as magnificent as most. You try and follow it up into the sky. As I walk through the grove, I see a perfect example of a tree growing out of another tree ad infinitum. And this perhaps shall conclude our tour through the depths of despair. So we see yet another silly tourist taking pictures of themselves in front of a giant tree, much bigger than thee. Inside of this tree lives a hobbit. I'm going to go inside now and shake his hand because I can. If you don't see him, it's because it's very dark. Hello there, how are you? So nice to shake your hand, lovely to meet you. Well, I hope to see you again. Bye for now. We are still looking for the biggest tree. We can find many big trees, but not the biggest one. However, we will not give up until we are satisfied, which is probably pretty soon because we're fairly easily satisfied. Duncan, you have to realize that from my perspective as an adult, that sometimes less is more is less, and sometimes when you win, you lose, and when you lose, you win. I take these philosophical questions into consideration when making decisions, and that's because I have to make a lot of decisions, and I have to make them well. Monstrosities everywhere. By Jove, I think we found it. We told you that we would find it, and we did. Here it is. Duncan, you can feel proud. This is in Cathedral Grove. This is it. The largest tree in Cathedral Grove, and it goes, and it goes, and it goes up into the sky, farther than... Everywhere about us, the trees are huge, ginormous, incredibly, impressively large, climbing up into the heavens. For what? We do not know. We do not even wonder why. We dare not ask the questions. All we can do is cry for the answers. A living stump reminds me that at one time, all of these things were different. So don't ask me exactly how. We're leaving the park, Duncan, and I want to thank you for taking time to watch this video, which I made specifically for your enjoyment and edification. I do hope you enjoyed it, and you owe me a video now. Thank you, and good evening.